On this lesson, we're going to be graphing not just one, but two linear inequalities. So what I want you guys to do first is get your decimals, and this will help you guys with these kind of problems. Now, decimals cannot graph an equation, like for example, well, this inequality, like for example, this one, negative 2x plus 1 and y is greater than 3x plus 5. It cannot graph them. It's going to give you an error because the state of Texas is saying, you know what, this is one of the things that the students need to learn how to do without the aid of a calculator. So what we're going to do first is we're going to change this to equal so that we can see the line that we're working with. Now the next thing is that they do not both have the equal sign on the bottom, so that means that it's going to be a dashed line. So again, how do I do this? I click on the circle for a couple of seconds and put this as a dashed line because it doesn't have a line in the bottom. And the next one, I click on it and it's going to be a dashed line as well. Now, as you can see on my graphs, let's start off right here, is that the shaded part is right here on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in this equation in here with brackets. So I'm going to open up a bracket. That way it can tell me if the point that I'm going to drag and put in here is going to make it true or not. So I'm going to type in this equation the way it is. How do you get the symbols? Right here, which is greater than negative 2x plus 1 bracket. And I'm going to go over here, bracket, y is greater than 3x plus 5 with the bracket. If you remember correctly, this symbols are what's going to be changed. So we put y1 and x1. That way the calculator can change it automatically for us. The next thing that we're going to do is x1 equals and y1 equals. And that is a point that we're going to put in here depending on the shaded region of the graph. I'm going to start off with the point 0, 0. And you're going to click on number 7 and you're going to make it a draggable point. So, and I'm just going to make it purple. Select purple. Doesn't matter what color you pick. So what am I doing with this point right here? See, I'm making it draggable so that if the shading, it depends on where the shading is at, this is how I'm going to get the point that's going to go right here to see if it's going to be true or not. Let's start off with this one right here. It says the shaded region is anywhere here. So I'm just going to pick any point right here. And it doesn't matter. Okay, so I picked my 2 points. See how I have my x1 and the y1? That's what I'm going to type in right here. 4.9 and 4.3. And now look, I want you guys to look up here. This one is true, but not for this one. Just because one of them is not true, the shaded part cannot be on this side. Now it says pick any point on this shaded region, which is right here on the bottom. I'm just going to pick whichever point right there. So I'm going to type in my x value is 0 and my y value is negative 5. And I got this from this part right here. So I'm going to go up here to these two. See how they're both false? So it is not that one. I'm going to go to this side and it says the shaded part is anywhere on this side. It doesn't matter where you pick it. You want to pick that one, go ahead. So now I have my x and my y value. My x value is negative 7.2 and my y value is 1.97. And I check these two values right here. This is false and this is true. Because one of them is false, that is not the correct answer. So the last one must be it. So I'm just going to drag this point. I'm going to put it anywhere up here. Because anywhere that I put it will make this, supposed to make this equation true. So let me put it up here. Right there. So my x value is negative 2.8. And my y value is 12.1. And I'm going to go up here. See how they're both, this is true and this is true. Because they are both true, we found our answer, which is this one right here. And you're also saying, well, miss, how come I cannot just check the lines? They're both dotted and this is my answer. Because the rest have a dotted and a solid. Dotted, solid dotted solid. If you're that observant, you guys can do that too. And you don't have to go on with the steps. Let's go on with this second leaf. So we're gonna go up here, we're gonna check that it's the same numbers, but let's check the lines. This one has the line on the bottom. So if I click on the circle for about 2 seconds, I can say there's gonna be a solid line. And if I click on this one, there's gonna be a dotted line because it doesn't have the line on the bottom. Now, if from there you wanna check the lines, like for example, this one's going down and this one's going up. The one that's going down is solid, the one that's going up is dotted. Yes, that one is true. Look at this one right here. This one is going down and this is not dotted, so it cannot be this one. And look at this one right here. This one's going down, it's dotted, and this one's going up, it's solid. So it's between this one and this one. Now I'm gonna go to the shading. Oh, first of all, I'm gonna go here. I need to change this symbol right here. So this symbol right here, I'm going to open this up and change it to a greater than or equal to. And the bottom one, I'm going to change that to a less than. Now I'm ready to move this point to anywhere in the shading part. I'm going to move it right there. And I have my two numbers. My X value is 5.2 and my Y value is 5.1. I'm going to go up here. See how they're both 1 and 1, which makes it true. Hey, I found my answer, which is this one right here. I'm going to go on to the next leaf. On this one, the first one, it is a dotted line because it doesn't have the equal sign in the bottom. And the second one, it is going to be a solid because it does have the equal sign in the bottom. And they both have the same numbers. Now let me go here and change the symbols. One of them, it is a less than. And this one, it is a less than or equal to. And then from there, I check. I'm just going to check the lines. The one that's going up is solid. So far, so good. And the one that's going down is dotted. It is dotted right here. Look at this one right here. The one that's going up like this is dotted. So automatically, this doesn't make it true. It is this one right here. Just by looking at the lines. If you're really observing, you guys can do that. Now it says, put the dot anywhere in the shaded region. I'm going to put it right there. And then I'm just gonna double check, which is 0.01, and this number goes right here, which is negative 2.1. I go up here, see how they both are true. So I found my answer, which is this one. That means that this one is the answer for this one. I don't know about you guys, but I like to check just to make sure that it is correct. I go up here, I click on the circle, it's gonna be a solid line. This one is going to be a dotted line just because it doesn't have the line in the bottom. I changed my symbols to this one and this one to the greater than, no equal sign in the bottom. And now I'm going to move this anywhere on this side. I'm going to put it right there. And here are my two numbers, which is negative 5.03 and this is going to be a 4.9. And I can see that they're both true. So it does make my equation true. So as you can see, we have 7 steps here. First, write down the equations with the equal sign, and right here, click on the circle so that you can change this dotted or solid. This will help you start eliminating questions. From there, type in these equations with the correct symbol with brackets in here. Do not forget to put y1 and x1 on both. And this will tell you if it's going to be true or not true. From there, type in x1 and y1. And then from there, the last step is start off with 0, 0. Just click on the little circle and make it draggable. That way, you will be able to move this point depending on the shaded region that you have, so that if you put it here, this is your values for x and y1, and check if these two are both ones, we will make it true. That's what we're looking for.